Thank you for joining the Andre Renee's Creative Cafe radio show. This show focuses on the arts and the artist's God-given talents. We strongly believe that you are your passion. And after 9 months of saying this, welcome to Andre Renee's Creative Cafe, I always drop the ball somewhere. Did you guys catch that mistake? If you didn't, hallelujah. Today we have a wonderful guest. She's extremely well connected. So she's my new friend. I know, right? Angela Grayson.
Yay.
I know, right? You like that?
I like that.
She's a woman of God. She's, hallelujah, praise the Lord.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm the author here. Oh, well, you are too. Oops. Duh. So we have a lot of great, so let's give a big shout out to Ava. What's going on, Ava?
Hey, Ava.
Ligon with no S.
No S.
That's what she said. Ligon, no S.
No S.
I went to high school with her nephew, Damar Liggins.
Okay.
And I always said Damar Liggins. And
No
so for
S.
no S. I know, right? So she corrected me so gracefully.
There it is.
Like, you know, my husband is the colonel of the army. Please don't make me call someone.
Yes.
You'll be in the black site tomorrow. What am I doing here?
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? So, and also, Chelsea
Stalling.
Winnington.
Winnington.
Oh, you in trouble.
Who you with?
You,
Sing with.
know,
Who you with? Sing with. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry.
And she's so now like, Chelsea, I got it right.
Yes.
She got it wrong.
I did.
But
Who you with? Sing
There
with.
you go. There you go. Father God, we just gonna wish that she don't do that ever again, because Chelsea is our friend.
Lay hands.
And we want,
Lord.
yeah, that's between you and your husband. I don't care.
You know what?
You know, there's Me Too things. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up? You can start with the West Side thing.
Hey.
Okay.
I am a lifelong resident. Well, not anymore. But I grew up in Gary, Indiana, right on West 7th Avenue.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So hello to the Bronx before it was the Bronx.
Okay,
We just
all
lived
right.
across the street from Bronx.
Okay, there you go.
So shout out to all of those neighborhood folks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a graduate of Emerson School of
Emerson?
Visual
Look.
and Performing Arts.
So that means you have some type of artistry going on.
Theater.
Theater going on, so you can't sing.
No. My husband said don't ever do it.
Don't ever sing. So did you
In
know?
the choir I can, not alone.
Right, I'm a tenor, so you are.
Soprano.
So wait, now if you're a soprano, all sopranos can sing.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be under pressure.
You want me?
No.
Well, here we go. And a one, and no. You want me to start you off? His eyes on the sparrow.
Oh, no.
You don't think I can pull that off?
You can.
You really think I can pull that off?
You can ready to be Boaz. You got it all.
Oh, all right. Well, you got a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know Andre Renee is not the best singer, but I can harmonize. That's
There
why I'm
it is.
singing in the play. I
Come
will
on.
be singing.
Oh, I got to get my ticket.
Yes, you have to get your ticket for every show. Support Black owned.
Absolutely.
I don't own that, but I do work for them. And so very excited about the Book of Ruth, and I am the character. My character is Boaz. So I thank God for this opportunity. Thank God for Nina. She's a director, and she is wow.
Wow. I can't
Brass
wait.
knuckles for sure.
I can't wait.
Do it again.
I can't wait.
No, just do it again. Oh my God, I don't think I like. Just do it again. She's 6'2". I mean, really, she's 6 foot for real. 5'11" for sure. She's stand up. I said, do it again.
Do it again.
I love her.
Is she from Emerson?
No, she's from wherever the talented people are from.
Emerson.
No, she's from Chicago.
Okay.
Right,
okay,
and I'm
okay.
assuming she's from Chicago. She's the director, and I'm afraid to ask questions.
Okay.
I feel like I'm back in boot camp.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's a wonderful person.
Awesome.
Rosette, she's a wonderful character director, character developer, and it's an overall wonderful thing. However, take the microphone. We hear about you. So you went to
But you know,
Emerson?
I was going to ask you, who are you channeling for Boaz?
Wow, that's the second. So the issue, since you're trying to interview me,
Yeah.
must really get to your husband. Like, I go at home. Is she the boss?
No, you know what? You going to cause rip. Don't do it.
I know that's where you bossing me right now. It's the Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. Where's your name? It's your engineer. Did we change the show?
You know what?
So just to answer your question, actually I got riff.
Okay.
So we had a wonderful rehearsal. And they pulled me to the side and said, we don't want to see Andre. Andre is not playing Andre. Andre has to develop Boaz. And so even though it's going great, but I have to remove me and have to create a character for Boaz.
Yeah.
So I have to play like I like. Well, you know how you are around someone. So I have to act. How about that? No examples.
There it is.
Just act. And so I'm excited. I love the challenge. I love the script. Wow, these people are beautiful. I promise you. I promise you. So you went to Emerson?
Yes.
And what was your, so it was theater?
It was theater.
Shakespeare?
Yeah.
And
or Maya Angelou, you know.
Maya Angelou and Shakespeare too.
Two separate spectrums.
I mean, you just went.
Yeah.
I love Maya Angelou.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the truth.
Yes.
Poetry is part of the original. How would I put this? Because somebody's going to look this up and correct me. So poetry has a lot to do with interpretations of the original language. The original language. So poetry is so powerful.
Yes.
So when you say her name, it's just power.
It's power.
So tell us about it so I can shut up.
Tell us about who?
Your Emerson and the Maya Angelou, what you did there.
Well, Emerson, we were under the leadership of Charlotte Booth, Miss Cernick, Mr. Herb. We've had some
Mr. Herb. Mr. Herb.
Yeah, we've had some great theater people come in. They produced Mark Spencer.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mr. Mark Spencer.
Absolutely.
Big shout outs.
We have Bill Johnson, who's doing a film thing now. And then all of us who've done some local theater and things like that. We've done plays from Arsenic and Old Lays to Helen Keller. You name it, we've tried it. Jesus Christ Superstar, all the above.
Right. the gentleman that played on Blue Hill, what's his name?
Bill Johnson.
Right, he was on my show.
Oh, yeah, he's Emersonian.
We loved all 10 or 7 minutes of him.
Oh.
We don't know how to not use profanity.
Uh-oh.
So my engineer was like, "Yeah, we gotta have to cut this."
Yeah.
But we love. Oh yeah. We laughed so hard. Actually, we didn't. I got in trouble the very next day.
Yeah.
My AE calls like, "Listen, Mr. Renee, yeah, you know you're in trouble when you got that Mr." Yeah. So we had Michael Collier on the show, and he didn't cuss one time.
Wow.
So we love Jesus on 102.3, everybody. Just to let you know. So we on this show strategically because this is our way of life.
Yes.
So, and we thank God for what the Spencers and Mr. Johnson and yourself, because I read your bio, and if I would have had questions directly from your bio, we would need another 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's
intense.
It's intense. You've been everywhere. So we talked about Emerson. Let's go to the West Side part. When you was blessed to go to a wonderful high school.
Well, yes, I did go to West Side for my sophomore year. You know, Tina Davis Powell with, that's Miss Cougar.
Right, yeah.
And Miss Delta, who's also my soror.
Right.
So, shout out to the West Side Cougars.
Yes, indeed.
They were the other half of my heart.
Show you right. We love you now. Welcome to the show.
Pause up.
Pause. I don't know if I say that. That's so feminine. But so I say bleed orange and blue.
It's the Cougar pause.
Yeah.
It's the Cougar male, too. Let you talk about the Cougar.
Oh, yeah. I'm done. I bleed orange and blue. That's all you're getting from me.
That's it.
That's zero. That's it. So I love West Side. We love what we got going on over there. We love the theater.
Yes.
That's there. So we want to
I was there
recently?
with what was the theater teacher's name that passed?
Mr. Bo something. Mr. Bosley?
No, Boswick.
Who didn't cut the phone off?
You.
Right.
You. Mr. Boswick?
I'm going to say Bosley. You can say Bosley. Or maybe because I'm saying that because my hair ain't got no hair.
Isn't that Bosley?
That's that hair club for me. Yeah. I don't know, but the weird guy. How about that?
He was good. He was good.
Eccentric.
We did. I did a play there too.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
Right. Yeah.
I've been out of school 30 years.
Yeah. I'm 25 years old. You told me you was 26. I'm 25.
You graduated in
1990.
And I graduated in
89.
Yeah,
89.
So
You're
25,
26. And that's our story. Now, when I turn 50, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm never getting
I'm going to
there.
be 50. And I'm just going to be 50, and that's it. But until then, I'm going to be 25 till I turn 50. That's my math, and I'm sticking with it. We're going to take a small commercial break. And these commercial breaks are brought to you by Andre Renee, Spiritually Spoken. That's my poetry CD. Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, iTunes. Stream that, and I will love you. Be right back. So I kind of just make sure you get in. So if you want to over just a little, there we go.
From your streaming sites.
Muy perfecto.
Muy perfecto.
Muy perfecto. Mi hablo español muy poquito.
No.
Kaifa haluka. Hamdulillah Allah Siddiqui. Allah Akbar.
You used to cut it.
What else? Shokran, Akwan, and Muslim. And Assalamu alaikum.
Is that Muslim?
Yeah, oh, that's Muslim. Yeah. So when you go into a place, and so I see the guy, I say, Siddiqui, no marhaba. He's like, marhaba, kaifa haluka, hamdulillah Allah. And then he start talking, I was like, that's all I know.
That's all you could pass.
I see.
You could pass.
As long as I don't get the Suge Knight comments no more. So it was Albie Shu as a kid, and Suge Knight, and
no, you don't know
man, thank you so much, because I was not trying to get Suge Knight.
Children love to read. We have a wonderful line of children's books that you will see. www.arwrites.com. That's ARWRITES.
Welcome back to the Andre Renee's Creative Cafe radio show, where we try to talk deep. I can't even do it.
You can't.
I can't even do it. Hey guys, welcome back. You know what we're here for. We are talking about the passion. So, how did you get to this? Because we're here about your passion. I have your book right here. When did you discover that you wanted to be a writer?
Well, you know what? It was not really a dream. I'm a journal. I love to journal, journalist, if you will.
Okay.
I love to journal.
Yes, ma'am.
So I used to keep tons and tons of journals. And in the process of becoming an educator, graduating from Purdue, teaching,
Yay, Purdue.
boy, love,
Northwest.
you know what, he kind of gangster over here a little bit, throw it up. But so I came into teaching, and of course came back home, and I taught, and then my passion of teaching, something wasn't connecting. Okay. I wasn't liking necessarily what was going on with the education of our children. I taught at Franklin. I taught at Webster.
Okay.
And then God put it on my heart to really open up a supplemental educational building. And when I was in Lafayette, I used to work for a place called Hannah Community Center.
Okay.
And that was where I found my real passion of providing education and out-of-the-box stuff.
Okay.
You know, like
right.
4-H for the African American kid, junior achievement, showing what can we do with this education, giving them more incentives to want to grasp this educational thing that we're trying to stuff down their throats.
Right.
And so, and then in the classroom, I was like, a teacher just can't do this in the classroom from 8 to 2.
Okay.
We need help. Parents need help. They got to work. You need an educational nanny. You need something like that. So we open up.
Educational. Define that.
Well, educational nanny is when you have to be at work, but you want your child to get a strong education. So the fill-in, which was the educational nanny, would get the book bags, check your book bags, see what you were doing, what was your homework, why didn't you get it done, and we were those people. We were the substitutes.
Okay.
So that was the first business. And then from that business, I did about a 9-year stint in business. Educating, I could teach anybody to read.
Okay.
That's why Ava and I are good friends.
Okay.
We respect each other's crafts in educating. And so I opened the business and did all of that. Educating was good. With the state, we were a B+. We were up.
That's big stuff.
That's big stuff.
Yes.
My competitors were Kuman, Sylvan, and little Angie was able to, and I'm little, 4'11".
Okay, all right.
And I was the marketing team. I was the attorney team, the budget team. I was everything because I didn't know the ins and outs of running a business.
Right.
I just knew I had the passion for education, and I knew that I was good at that. Now, from there, what happened was the small foxes killed the vine.
We're talking Bible, people.
Yeah, so that's how all of these lessons came about. I took every lesson that I failed at in business. And I ended up closing 9 years later. I walked away. 1 year we made, God blessed this business so much that we could really preach.
Come on.
Because I didn't really, you know, in the Bible he tells the disciples to cast their nets with the S. I only cast a net. I have been praying, fasting, and doing all of this. And then when it was time to trust and believe God, I wasn't prepared.
Oh.
And so the net broke because he was trying to bless me, like his word said, abundantly above all. And I wasn't ready. And so because of the overwhelmness, I started drinking. I was lonely. You know, my husband was getting stressed. You know, it was just, it was becoming a strain. I never had employees. I was a teacher. So employees drove me crazy. You know, just the whole process of trying to get this done kind of drove me crazy. And so with that being said, I walked away. 1 year we made over $500,000. And more money, more problems.
Right.
So I walked away from it, and I went back to Lafayette. I was the executive director of the Hannah Center, and I decided to walk away to save my sanity.
I understand.
You know, I had a dream of myself really dying in this mess because I got in with some, I tried to support some businesses that weren't necessarily professional.
Okay. All right.
Made some mistakes, admitted to the IRS that they made the mistakes, and the IRS told me, ignorance of the law is no excuse, ma'am. You owe $80,000.
Wow, lesson learned, right?
Oh, the hard way.
Lesson learned.
So out of all of that, I walked away. 9 years later, which is last year, I got the itch to get back in it.
Okay.
And provide these services again because the services are always needed.
Okay.
And so I sat down to journal all the mistakes. And a friend of mine saw the journal and said, you need to put this in a book because you think you're the only one that made these mistakes.
Right.
Everybody is making these mistakes. And I was like, you're right. In the education field, principals are making these mistakes.
Right.
Churches, pastors are making these mistakes.
So it's universal.
It's universal. That's a good word.
You like that?
I do.
I'm
universal.
I'm learning to.
Write it down.
There you go.
There it is.
So you're right. Come on, somebody.
So that's, being an author never crossed my mind. I don't even like writing. I don't like writing.
You said that to an author?
I did. I don't like writing. I like to voice text.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you voice text me earlier when I was in the parking lot?
No,
And you was in the parking lot and you was like, hi, I get in the building, I'm in the parking lot and I'm looking right at you.
I saw you look at your phone. I was like, okay, that's him.
That must be him.
That's him.
Is that the Eric Carroll with that? I think that's him. Yeah. Hey, so guys, wow, did she say a lot. So she said, learn from my mistakes in the whatnots of entrepreneurship. This is her books. You see I put an S on that?
Come on.
This is her books because she's going to do more. This is her books. She has a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge. She gave it away that at one time, and I'm not going to repeat it because we don't have to talk money, how much money she made was a lot of money. We love that. And so she also said, in my branding, I'm a brand developer, I teach people how to hire your weaknesses. You know, so I can't give you too much because I charge for this, but you have to hire your weakness. This book, according to what she just described, she didn't hire her weaknesses, and that was part of her stress load. And so it doesn't matter how much money you made, if I, as the preacher was preaching.
Come on.
And you're the preacher. So you said it didn't matter how much money I made, the stress was so overwhelming that I had to take my high heel, probably red bottoms too, and walk away from the situation. So that says a lot. But now that I'm back in the game, she said.
And
now,
I ain't turning back.
And she's not turning back. And she has what not to do in this book that she personally autographed to me. And let me read it to you. Don't forget I said words, people. Dear Andre Renee, you are the most exciting author I ever met. Your poetry is so phenomenal. Blessings from God to you.
There it is.
She said, there's a song, I'm reminded of a song. I'm on the battlefield for my Lord, and I promise him that I.
Y'all know I didn't write that.
I told you I said words for it. Okay, all right. Well, she just said, good luck, praise God, hallelujah, Jesus. That's what, if you want to give her story, but if you want to hear my story, you're going to laugh. And after these commercial breaks that are brought to you by Andre Renee. Okay, let me get it right. Let me get it right because it's brand new.
Get your good voice.
Good, brand new. So, Andre Renee's Story Time. What is that? I'm going to repeat that. These commercial breaks are brought to you by Andre Renee's Story Time. That's our podcast. And that's the big announcement for next week.
Do you love poetry?
Andre Renee's Story
Spoken
Time.
word.
So you can
touches
actually
the
come
soul.
on.
I
Everybody
would.
Streaming sites.
Right, because we talk about, we read.
Actually spoken.
And we're going to have celebrities just read. So I'm going to write skits just for story time.
Awesome.
Yo, I love to write.
I will do some skits.
That's what it's all about.
I will do some skits.
And, all right.
Call now and ask for Andre. He will do an excellent and affordable job.
She got a good voice.
219-746-4329. Call now.
And we're back. Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. We having a ball over here because we're free.
Yes.
We love what we do.
And you funny.
And she said, I owe you?
You're funny.
How much I owe you for that? Yeah, he laughed.
I was trying to come up with an amount too.
God bless you. God bless you and your husband. And we love you for what you do. We love you for the whatnots of entrepreneurship. We're glad that you admitted that writing is not where you hit that. That's not your passion. Your passion is what you do. Mm-hmm. So you went out of your passion to give us, because I'm going to read this, if there's some, what's the word I'm trying to say? There's some lessons. Mm-hmm. I don't know why that eluded my brain. There's some lessons that I need to learn from this. I have a manual,
yes.
What not to do in
yes.
entrepreneurship. There's so much that goes on in business that sometimes we forget. We make our own minefields.
Yeah.
We make our own tripwires.
Yeah.
We make our own mistakes. And so we have to realize that a mistake is just a mistake. It's correctable.
Yeah.
As long as you can breathe.
Yeah.
If you're breathing, you can correct something.
Yeah.
And no man is an island. Because there was things that you said today that our 10 or 15-minute conversation in the parking lot is going to be intense.
Yeah. Absolutely. And even with this book, what I like about it is the second go-round is more spiritual. I offer scriptures and some time of reflection so that what you also learn is you can't do this without God.
Sure, you're right.
You know,
Sure, you're right.
and in the process, when I started the business, I was, oh, holy Jesus, Lord, how can I make you happy? We fasted on it. But then in the hustle, I forgot about Jesus. You know, I stopped going to church because I was at work. You know, I let work overtake me in the process of trying to not lose the blessing. I was losing the blessing.
And so you do a lot of praying too, right?
Now.
Because now it's like, Lord, here's a prayer. Watch this. Lord, send me workers that have the heart for things of God.
Oh.
Let them possess the fruits of the Spirit,
Yes.
in parentheses, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, godliness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Let them have an above average work ethic, and I will do what's right. This is in your book. That's an excerpt from a book. She's praying in the book, people. What, ladies and gentlemen, you want this book. She's praying for the right thing. Send me some people that's going to do the job. Send me some people that love God.
Because, honey, work ethics is a minority among people. You know?
Yes, I do. I get that. Had a cleaning service for 22 years. I keep saying 22 years. That's a lie. Had a cleaning service for 20 years.
Less than that because you're 25.
So you right, there you go.
You forgot.
I was pushing on my bucket at 5 years old. You know, I was 5 years old with that mop bucket. Like cleaning up my own stuff. Teentrepreneur. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, all right. But 5 years old, he not. Oh, teen. Yeah, we're going to let that go. Let's let that go. Crazy. So listen, people. We want to bless God.
Yes.
For what we do. So she has a book. Then this is the reason why she's here. She's promoting her book. How can we buy your book?
I am on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yay! So you can go to Amazon and look up the whatnots of entrepreneurship or look up my name, Angela Grayson.
Look, you're supposed to stop talking
Oh,
about
okay.
And I was trying to
look up my name, Angela Grayson.
Yes, the whatnots of entrepreneurship. Go to Amazon, look up Angela Grayson, and find this book. You're going to have prayer in this book. You're going to have, listen, you had a person in 1 year made wow amount of money. So if she did that in 1 year, imagine what she grossed. And she's back for more. She's not back because of the money. She's back because she learned a lesson. So if you want to hear the lessons that she learned, you buy this book. If you have any inkling of starting any company, whether it's a daycare, car lot, if you want to be a writer, that's a business too. Hello, I'm a writer. Whatever you do that you have to file taxes for on your own, that's a business. So you want to take this manual. Come on, somebody. You want to take this manual, and you want to read this manual, you want to live by this manual, because you need this.
Yes.
This is her whispering in your ear. I didn't tell you to do that. That's not a whisper, is it?
Subconscious.
There you go.
Conscious.
There you go. The drill sergeant of everything. What's next for you?
Well, I was going to say if they want to come see us on February 23rd at the Art House, myself and a couple of other authors under Abundant Life Publications will be speaking from noon to 4 o'clock at the Art House in Gary, Indiana. The Worthy Empowerment Tour.
Yes.
You are worthy of entrepreneurship.
And when is that date again?
February 23rd.
So you're going to take your phone and text it to me right now?
Yes,
So
sir.
you won't forget it?
Yes, sir.
So, hey guys, wonderful things coming up. We thank God for everything that God has given us, and we're so appreciative of that. We have a big announcement next week during this show. Please, please, please tune in. Tell your friends to tune in. Tell your enemies to tune in. Tell everybody to tune in. If somebody's about to die, resuscitate them so they can tune in.
So they can listen.
Wow. So God bless you. We love you. Next Sunday, 6:30, Andre Renee's Creative Cafe. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for
You're
having
the
me.
greatest person ever.
You're the greatest.
I believe you too. That's it? We done? That's a wrap. We're done.
All right.
Hey guys, did you hear this book? Get this book. Get this book.
This book.
Yes.